the UNRWA, actually, just one of the UN agencies, has a permanent lobbyist in Washington. His name is William Deere, and he sends misinformation to members of Congress on a regular basis. So you can be sure that they are very concerned that there's going to be budget cuts in various areas, and also a general attitude that will be that will not be deferential to the UN. The current administration, which differed from the UN on a number of things, and the Biden administration did vote for Israel on most occasions, not all, but most occasions. But the attitude at various times, well, I would say the attitude always was admiring of the UN and even cheerleading. So even the Human Rights Council, which is a horrific body that is made up of 60% dictatorships and other forms of non-democracies. We're talking about the Chinese Communist Party, the Qataris who support the Taliban and Hamas, Eritrea, which has slave labor, the Cuban police state, which has hundreds of teenage political prisoners. They're members of the Human Rights Council. And the attitude, sadly, of the Biden administration, although they did try to introduce positive action on some instances, although they did oppose the anti-Israel measures, the general tone was, we love the UN human rights system, they're amazing, and cheerleading. That's going to stop. That's going to stop. And, the UN isn't only the UN bodies, there's also the whole environment around it, the ecosystem. That includes NGOs, certainly in New York and Geneva. There's the whole Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch. They're very much part of the UN ecosystem. The current administration has legitimized them, even though they support a lot of radical policies. Certainly, they've been an asset of Hamas in the past year, an asset of Hezbollah. That kind of glorifying will stop.